Hello friends, welcome to my channel Data Making. In this video, we are going to discuss about how to install Docker on Ubuntu 18.04 operating system. So Docker is a containerization technology. So container means it's going to have a isolation environment. Uh, on that, you can actually run your packaged application. Okay, to avoid version dependencies. Okay, so if you host your application on any virtual machine or any server, um, um, on-premises server, you might have version dependencies. Okay, so one application might have built in say 1.x, so other might expect to 2.x kind of versions. So those kind of version dependencies you can avoid by using containerization technology. So Docker is one of the containerization technology. So let's get started how to install on Ubuntu. So I have a virtual machine where I installed Ubuntu. Okay. So now I'm going to install on this operating system. Right. Let me show you the steps which I'm going to follow. So as I said, prerequisite is the I'm using Ubuntu 18.04. So I'll just first update the package index. So I'll just say sudo apt-get update. So once this is update, I'm going to add the uh, install some of the packages which is used to download the repository and add the repository to the repository URL. So these are the some of the prerequisite packages you need to have. So I'm just installing it. So that needs some extra disk space. So this is done. So once this is done, now I'm going to add the Docker's official uh, GPG key. Okay, this is done. Then you can verify the key fingerprint by running this command sudo apt-key fingerprint and this hexa code. So once this is done, now I'll go to get the stable repository of the Docker. Okay, now it is going to get the stable repository of Docker. So we added the Docker official Docker repository. Now let's update again the package index by running a sudo apt-get update. Okay, this is also done. Now let's install the Docker. So to install a Docker, we are using a Docker comes with the community edition and enterprise edition. So we are going to use the community edition, which is free, and we are going to install three package or processes, which is Docker-C community edition and Docker community edition CLI and container D. Okay, these are the three package or environment we are going to install. This is the main. So it's going to take additional 400 MB of disk space. I say yes. So based on your internet bandwidth, it is going to take some time. So once this is installed, so then you can check the Docker version. Okay. So actually, we have something called Docker Hub. Okay, which is actually a repository, Docker repository. Like all your Maven dependencies are stored on the Maven repository, right? Similarly, generally Docker images are stored in the repository. So whenever official repository or it can be any third party or like any individual can create a image, Docker image, and they can host it on the Docker Hub, and even they can actually pull the Docker image from the Docker repository, which is a Docker Hub, or even anybody can get it. So, so first let's check the version of Docker which we got installed. So you need to use Docker, the option called hyphen version. So I installed Docker version 20.10.0. This is the Docker latest stable version which we installed. Say example, if you want to test your installation is correct, so you can actually run this command. So basically, there are a few commands you need to learn. This Docker run command is to create a container from image. So what image I'm using is hello-world. So if I run this command, what is going to do is it is going to look for the image. So I'm going to run a command. The run command will create a container based on this image. So it will look for the image hello-world from local repository. If doesn't exist in the local repository, so it is going to look in the Docker hub and it is going to fetch and then it will create a container. So it's here, it is finding image in the local. So colon is the tag name. It's not this link, it is pulling. It pulling and it actually downloaded the image called hello-world and latest, then it ran. So inside the docker, this Docker image, it's a kind of hello world Docker image. It's just printing this text message. That's it. Okay, so you can just so basically sudo docker image is the command to see the images on your Docker. So initially your user, which is a data making, it's not part of a Docker group, so it expects sudo permission. So I'm just using sudo permission, say Docker images. So you see this, the all over Docker images download. If you don't want to, if you want to use non sudo user also to use this Docker commands, you need to add that user to the Docker group. I'll tell you that command. So now it is, we are able to download the image and create a container. Okay, so as I mentioned, if you want to non-root users, if you want to use it, so you can use this command sudo user mod, which is modifying user, and you are adding this Docker data making user to the Docker group. There is a group called Docker. For that you need to add. So let me run this. So its group is added to the data making user is added to the Docker group. So once you do this, you need to restart your machine. So I'm just continuing with that. Next time when I restart, it will work actually. So you also want to install the Docker Compose. So Docker Compose is a utility to manage multi-containerized application. Say example, I create a container for my Django application, which is a web application. Okay, and I create one container for backend MySQL. Okay, and I create another container for say managing my messages, or as a Kafka messages, I'm creating one container. So similarly, you can have multiple containers for multiple applications, right? So if you want to manage all this multi-container application, Docker Compose is one utility where you can start all the containers in one step, and you can close. Means you can stop those containers using single steps. Okay, so that's the purpose of Docker Compose. Let's install that also. It is a very simple step. You have to actually download the binary of the Docker Compose using this command. Okay, and just run it here. It is going to be, it is just couple of MBs. Um, so again, it's based on into internet bandwidth. It will take some time. Once you download the Docker Compose binary, just have to set up permission. This is done. I'm just setting permission. and you can create a symbolic link. So basically it is downloaded and extracted in this directory, which is usr local bin docker compose, and I'm actually creating a symbolic link for this location, and creating a usr bin symbolic link at this location, usr bin docker compose. Okay, so I can create this. Now I can check the version of docker compose by running this command, docker compose -f version. So docker compose is installed. So this is how you need to install docker and docker compose environment. I hope this video is helpful for you. Please subscribe to my channel, data making, and you can click on bell button to get a notification whenever I add new videos. I have a lot of playlists which comprise of different Hadoop and Spark technologies, and as well as a couple of POC and study projects which I created. You can make use of it. Thank you so much, friends. We can see you in the next video.